G'day, welcome to Mudda and Son Cooking Oz. Today we're going to make some pumpkin gnocchi. We're going to start off with a couple of, what pumpkins are those ones, Mudda?
Grey and butternut.
So we got some grey and we got some butternut. We're going to make two different types of gnocchi, one with the butternut, one with the grey, and see if it tastes particularly different. Okay, first thing we've got to do is get these seeds out of these pumpkins.
Seeded and chopped. We place it in the oven tray with a little bit of oil and we bake it at 160 degrees Celsius until it's cooked. Now we're going to take this pumpkin, which we've already done, from the oven and test it and make sure it's cooked, which it is. We're going to let it cool and then we will go on to the next step.
Cooled, what we need to do is we need to scoop the flesh off the skin. So we get our pumpkin over here. I'm just going to use a spoon, normal tablespoon, and we're just going to get that nice flesh off the skin like that, and I'm just going to put it into a mixing bowl here. Now I'm going to go through and do the rest
from the skin. We mash the pumpkin lightly.
Okay, so we've lightly mashed the pumpkin now. We've got about approximately a kilo of pumpkin here, so we're going to add about 3 cups plain flour sifted and mix that through the mixture.
Now that we've mixed the flour, we're going to add half a cup of cheese to the pumpkin mixture and 1 lightly beaten egg, and we're going to mix that through, and then we're going to add a dash of cracked pepper.
Okay, so we've mixed in the pepper, the cheese and the egg into the pumpkin mixture, and we've sort of got a doughy but slightly glossy consistency at the moment. So what we need to do now is we need to get our pumpkin mixture and we need to turn it out onto a floured board, and we need to roll it into a ball. So now we've taken our pumpkin mixture, we've rolled it into a ball, and we've divided it into 2 identical parts, and we make a sausage out of one of the parts. And roll it out nice and thin for your gnocchi. Because after you make the sausage, you're going to cut them off into small sections, and that's going to be the size of your gnocchi. Now that we have our gnocchi sausages, or our pumpkin flour sausages, we cut them into small pieces, which we're going to make balls out of, and then use our fork to put an impression on the gnocchi to give it that gnocchi look. Now we have one of the pumpkin gnocchis ready to be boiled in water. Oops. And here we have the gnocchi ready to go into the boiling water. They're quite delicate and soft. And over here with the boiling water, what I've always done, some people say it's a fallacy, but I can't help it. I was always taught to do it. Is put a dash of oil and a bit of salt in your water. Some pans can pit if you put the salt in before the water comes to the boil, so it's up to you. And that's what we're putting our gnocchi in. Place our gnocchi into the boiling water, and we leave it in there until it rises, and then about 3 minutes longer after it rises, and it'll be ready then to pour out through the butter sauce to serve over the top of the gnocchi. You can mix pretty much whatever herbs you like to go with pumpkin. Some people like sage. Tonight we're going to use chives, and I'm going to be a bit lazy with this one. I'm just going to put it in the microwave, and I'm just going to melt my butter in the microwave with the chives in it.
Boiling, and once it came to the surface, we let it boil for another 3 minutes. It is now ready to be drained in the colander. And once we drained it, we arranged it on the plates, and then we added our beautiful butter chive sauce with a sprinkling of cheese on top. And this is the end result of our gnocchi. It's a cheap and economical dish to make.
And that's it from Mudda and Son Cooking Oz. And we'll see what
Bon appetit.
recipes come your way. Hope you enjoy.